Hi Aries, welcome. I'm going to be doing your 18 plus tarot reading for July 2020. If you are new here, this is the way that I do things. I don't pull cards, I shuffle until the cards come out. I'll be using a normal tarot deck. I will be using 3 sexual tarot decks, a sexual oracle deck. Then I'll be pulling from a Twin Flame Shadows deck, and then I'll be ending the reading with 2 different decks with Twin Flame messages. These are lengthy reads. They've been going over an hour and 15, because I really like to try to give you guys as much detail and information as possible. On the oracle deck, the sexual oracle deck, there's a zodiac sign attached to each card, so if you hang around for that. Also, I do my videos in order by likes, so if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I just have you and Taurus left, and then I'll be moving on to starting the August readings. If you're interested, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is linked up in the banner, and I believe it is in the description box as well. And if you want to try and win a free reading, just like the one I'm about to do for you guys, you can also follow the directions in the description box. With all of that said, let's get into the reading. I'm excited to do your guys' reading because Mars is in Aries. It is in its sign. So if you have strong Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, any planet, whatever house it's in, this will pertain to that. So, let's see. I get all this stuff out and ready to rock and roll. I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer. I'm feeling a little myself personally, like aside from this, but maybe me telling you this, it means something. I'm like dying to like have a life. Like I feel like the summer is underway here, and I just feel like it's going by, and like I'm not doing enough, as far as like for fun. So I also have my Mars in Aries, so that could be why I'm feeling this way. I have a lot of energy. I am not sleeping. I'm a sleeper. I'm a Pisces, but I am not sleeping. Like normally I love my bed. I love my sleep, but I just can't get comfortable. And when I do go to sleep, my dreams are crazy. I'm not getting restful sleep. And then I'm up like early, like with the sun, just like laying there. Like I really feel like I need to be like going to the gym and like working out. Like I have so much energy. You guys could be feeling the same way if you have strong Aries. If you do, let me know, because I don't know if it's just me or everybody's kind of going through it. I just saw Scorpio. So you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. Don't have to be. Also, just take what resonates. Pick your position here. If something doesn't resonate, that message isn't for you. I feel like that's common sense, but you'd be surprised how many people comment and say things and you're just like, if it doesn't make sense and you're confused by it, I'm not talking to you. All right. What's going on for my Aries? We have the Palace of Cups. And we have you here, Sun in Aries, 3 of Wands. You're showing up right at the center of your reading. So you could be coming out of a place where you are feeling like really emotional, or you're just waiting for your ships to come in. You know what I mean? Like in pause, that antsy, like I have so much energy and so much fire and I'm like, get me out of here. You could be thinking of a water sign. Oh my goodness, we have Venus and Aries just came out. Guys, I love when stuff like this happens. Okay. So you're showing up strong for your reading. Four of Wands. Some of you could be feeling like you're waiting for your happiness or like your happy ending. Like you are waiting and you're ready to walk through that door. You could have somebody who you are pursuing and you're interested in, and you know who this person is, and you want this emotional connection with them. You feel it. It's deep. You could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Aries. Okay, so we have fire and water here, but I'm feeling like the door is open. Like maybe you are communicating with this person, but it's not like all the time. You are ready to go, but it just feels like there's some sort of a pause, or you can't move forward yet, but you are so ready for this with whoever this person is. Okay, these cards came out. We have Mars and Pisces, 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. So this is, you're waiting. Like this is everything to you. Like you want a family with this person, kids with this person. Then we have the World. So this is Saturn. So it could just feel like it's taking a lot of work, or it's harder to get there, which is this pause I'm feeling. Like you're ready, but it's just not moving forward in the way that you would want as an Aries. Because, you know, Aries, once they decide on something, they're ready to go. You know, they're, you know, let's do this. I'm passionate about this. I'm excited about this. You're very passionate about this. And it just feels like there's a lot of frustration here because you're ready for it and it's just not happening. Then we have, guys, really? The 10 of Pentacles too? Aries, whoever you're feeling, like, I don't know if this is you looking to someone from your past. This could be a connection with someone from your past where you just feel like this person has it all. And you're not with them and you're just waiting and you have all this passion and fire for them. I'm getting like the lust here is off the charts. Because, I mean, we have Mars showing up, and even though it's in Pisces in a watery sign, that's like very passionate, loving, emotional sex. Like deep, emotional, loving sex. Not just that passion and that lust. There's a lot of love and depth there. And then we have Sun in Scorpio, 6 of Cups. It could be somebody from your past, somebody you have a lot of memories with or had fun times with, where things started, but they maybe didn't get off the ground and it's coming back around again and you're really, really wanting this and it's just not happening. This could be somebody you have a past life connection with, a past life relationship with. And then we have the Ace of Coins, Earth. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is good. So far we have everything out here except air, which a lot of times air makes me feel really anxious because sometimes it's just that two in your head and there's no action and there's all this passion and emotion and stability, but there's no, you know, action because you're stuck in the head, stuck in the thoughts. But also it not being here could mean that there's not communication, or you're not communicating with this person at this time. But maybe you're not even in your head about it either, because you just know, like, this is your person. You want it all with them. You want to create legacy with them. You want to have family with them. You, like, this person has it all. But I am not feeling like you're with this person, Aries. And if you are, maybe there's some sort of delay. Like if you're engaged and getting married, like you've had to put your wedding off. You can't get married. You can't, you know, move into your house or go to that next phase of the relationship because Saturn is here. Okay? So this is like, it'll all happen in divine timing. But I feel like whoever this person is, here we go. We have the Knight of Cups here. So somebody is going to be making like a romantic love offer gesture. The signs on this card are Scorpio and Libra. Somebody's going to be coming in and offering you their cup of love. This could also be somebody is pregnant. You have Knight of Swords under that, with the Ace of Swords under that, with the Page of Swords under that. So this could be involving a family and children, because we have a water sign child, if it's a child. Oh, no, we don't. We just have a Page of Swords and a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Swords. Sorry about that, but it came out. So some of you could have, this could be involving children, lots of children, school. I know everybody's trying to figure out what's going on with school right now, right? It's totally random, but we are. Are they going to school? Are they not going to school? Are we sending them back? Are we not sending them back? To me, this person just feels like you know them. Like you know them even though you don't know them. You want it all with this person. I think that's what I want to title this. You want it all with this person. I'm going to get into the sexual magic. Somebody's really wanting to have sex with someone, like, really badly. There's, like, a very fiery, lusty, I'm ready for this. I can't wait anymore. Like, I just want to experience this person sexually. Like, there's a very, like, I want to have you. For some of you, you could have found out that you're having a baby. Or there was this passionate connection that you had with somebody and you had sex and they got pregnant, and maybe you can't, maybe you live far apart, or there's distance, or let's see what else is coming through. There's distance, or it was like a one-night stand and one person wants everything with you and maybe the other person doesn't feel that way. Maybe somebody's feeling like somebody's just used them to have a baby. Somebody could have been waiting to find out about a baby. And this is like everything to somebody. And I think some people are still on the fence about it. Like, pick your position. Like, you're either all in or you're unsure about it. Some people, I'm getting that some people could be wondering if, like, this child or this child is going to actually fix things with their family. Somebody feels like it's going to bring, like, it's going to heal a situation. And then I'm feeling like some people are anxious if things are going to actually get better or get worse or stay the same. I don't know. Like, is this forever or is it not? So there's these two energies of, like, they're conflicting, which I'm feeling a lot in these readings is like this. either a mirroring of energy or a butting heads, like two completely opposite energies. But I am feeling like there is a lot of excitement and joy and happiness here. Like there's this new beginning. But somebody here is just unsure if this is going to work out or something. Or how is this going to work? Or how are we going to do this? Or how is this going to all play out? 10 of Wands now. It's 3 tens. 5 of Pentacles. And the Death. And I saw the Death card when I was shuffling there, and Scorpio Sun came out. So some of you have really strong Scorpio placements, or somebody is really going through a huge transformation right now in their life where like they had shocking news and it changes everything. Maybe a family was about to divorce and separate and they found out like they're pregnant and that changed everything. So now it's like, okay, well, we're having a baby. We're going to work this out. And then somebody else is still in that energy of like, oh my God, it was over until we found out this news. So there's some sort of transformation happening here about some sort of shocking event. It could be something that's shocking and it has nothing to do with you. Maybe it has to do with a past person and you had some sort of shocking news about a pregnancy or something. You had like a tower moment and it changed things for you because you're like, okay, now that's happening. Like I'm done with this. Like I'm done with the situation now. So somebody's rebuilding from that. So it's good because now there's like a closure I'm getting. And the 5 of Pentacles normally is like feeling left out in the cold, but in this deck it's completeness. And I just feel like something has come to an end with the Tower here, which in this deck, with Death here, which in this deck means abandon. Somebody could be feeling abandoned. And somebody's having this new beginning and somebody here is feeling left out and abandoned about it. But I feel like there was this completeness being here is like something is ending. Whether it's on the outside of the situation, you're totally unaware of it, but somebody has come to some sort of conclusion where something is done and over because of some sort of shocking news that they got, like, and they're moving on from that. Because we have 3 tens here. And then completeness. And with endings are new beginnings. So I feel like for some of you, this is, you're at the tens of like, everything is great and wonderful, but there's something going on here where somebody involved or you're unaware of or aware of. This is a complete start over for somebody else, okay? Maybe coming in from feeling left out in the cold. Now somebody's feeling complete. But this was like a game changer for somebody here. And always with this abandoned card, with this death here for her, there's always that couple in the background. So, you know, this always makes me feel like there's a third-party situation, but this also to me can be like you're unaware of something going on the outside of a situation, or how some sort of shocking news has affected somebody else. It's almost like you're like I'm feeling like somebody is completely clueless about it. The 10 of Wands in this deck is penetrating. And I don't know why there's like a hyper focus here on something to do with like a family and children and transformation, but it's here. And I feel like this is something somebody's been waiting for a long time. But also somebody didn't see it coming. I don't know how else to explain it. And I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, because I can't think of another way to put into words what I'm getting. The Emperor. Here you are again, Aries, showing up here. And this is strong sex drive. Okay, so there's so much passion and fire here. Oh boy. So this isn't involving a divine masculine. Now you're either with this person or you're not, but somebody's divine masculine is dealing with this situation, okay? Or the masculine energy, okay? And somebody is really lusting after somebody. And I don't know if it's the connection they're in or a connection with somebody else. Oh my God, this man in this picture just feels like he's holding on. Maybe he's holding on to something from his past that now he feels like is completely over because of some sort of shocking news. And it's like there's no turning back from this shocking news. Like it feels like this has the final nail in the coffin. Like now it's done. Like maybe they're feeling like they've lost their person forever because of this information. And now we have the Five of Wands, watching. So you have a lot of endings and a lot of change happening here. This feels really big to me. Okay? Somebody on the outside watching in on a connection. And I feel like there's some sort of conflict surrounding the connection that's being looked in on. And I don't think that the couple in this is even aware of the person looking in. Like they might not even talk to you about it. But I'm feeling like they're on the outside looking in, like this is my person, this is my everything. And there's just this sadness because it's causing a lot of conflict and endings. I'm feeling like the universe has stepped in this situation to bring things to where they need to be. And somebody's like not accepting that yet. And I'm definitely feeling an energy of like somebody wants to have sex. Crazy, wild, passionate sex with someone that they are not in a connection with. Maybe somebody feels like they waited too long. Savoring. The Eight of Wands. I feel like somebody wants to get away with someone, like on a romantic getaway or travel and get away with someone to like have this moment with this person. I think somebody's looking back on moments that they had with somebody else. Queen of Swords, and this deck is exploring. So you could be, now that we're getting our air energy, you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then the Seven of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is tasting and exploring. I'm feeling and savoring. Tasting, exploring, and savoring. I'm feeling like somebody wants to get away with somebody to do that with something. To do that. With a person. I just heard somebody in there in my head going, yeah, sure do, shorty. Like maybe like a weekend getaway to like get it in. Somebody's really craving passion and adventure and they're like bored. Maybe they're not somebody's not having a lot of sex or something because someone's pregnant. You know how some people are weird about that and then other people are like, they want it all the time. some women don't like to have sex pregnant and some men don't like to have sex with their women pregnant, which I mean, I'm on the side where I don't understand that, because for me, in my experience, it was heightened. But maybe there's some sort of issue where you can't, like if it's a medical issue. Which I had in my last pregnancy. I had a placenta previa. So when they found that out, I was not allowed to have sex anymore because, you know, for obvious reasons, could have put us both in some serious danger. So maybe there's a situation like that. It's a high-risk pregnancy or something. I don't understand that, like, all this energy on the pregnancy. I feel like I'm talking to one person out there. Now we have the Page of Cups. Oh, and the Five of Cups. Can we have that twice? No, Five of Wands. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I feel like this is two people who were crazy in love. Like there was a lot of just like really, excuse me, there's like no communication happening here. Anytime I burp during like the video or I get like air here or any issue here, to me it's like that's not being communicated here. Like somebody's holding back that information. But there was a very deep emotional connection here. And I feel like both people didn't know what to do with that and they were just immature about it. But like a lot of like, I can't keep my hands off of you. Like that puppy dog, like just staring at them like, oh my God, I can't keep my hands off you. I just want you, want you, want you. But as lusty as it feels, there's also that, there's a depth there with the emotion that I'm getting. Like it wasn't just about the sex. The sex is amazing, but it was loving, deep sex, okay? There could have been this, I'm just, somebody here, like there was a moment about like, having sex and someone still had their socks on, but there was like a moment about that, like, do you still have your socks on, or did you have your socks on the whole time? Like I just am seeing that in my head, like someone be like, wait, did you have your socks on the whole time, like completely naked but still had the socks on? There could have been, you guys could have played with wax and like pouring wax on the back. Somebody here definitely has like they're attracted to feet. Loving somebody's feet, their toes, maybe your toenail color, your polish, but like foot play, sucking on the toes, rubbing the feet, just like staring at the feet. Like somebody here really loves feet and shoes, which I feel like some person is kind of like about their feet, but like okay, but it's still like a little weird. I don't know. You'll know. I'm feeling like somebody here might have been a little bit turned off by something in the beginning, or something about the situation had like turned them off. The Chariot. You guys gotta see this picture. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Is this gonna focus? Look at that man sucking on the wheat, lifting up her skirt like a creep. Okay. I'm feeling like this is somebody who's just down for the kitty cat. Like they can't wait to have it. I'm getting there could have been pictures sent, like back and forth of each other's private areas. And somebody just stares at it. I think feeling like somebody really wants to move forward. The King of Swords. This could be another Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, and I'm getting here, this could be somebody who's really aggressive with their words, or the way that they communicate gives them power over people, or there's something intimidating about the way that they communicate. Like I'm feeling it's like makes you a little bit scary. So they might have like fire in air, so they're really passionate with their words, and it like cuts deep. The way that the way they say it, the tone they say it in, they don't even need to say a lot. It's just like a sentence, but it really hits hard. But you still have all this love and passion for them, but there's an issue with the way that they communicate. He's really coming across to me today as like, he makes, the King of Swords traditionally makes head over heart decisions, but I'm just feeling like this person comes off very cold-hearted, like in the way they talk and stuff like that. But there could also be physically very different in the way that their bodies are. Like one person could have like a belly, could have like man boobs, a lot of body hair, is like a manly man, like it's kind of the energy of like, this is who I am, accept me for who I am, kind of. They go to work, they get dirty with their hands and stuff like that, and they're just like, this is me as a man. Like, they don't try to be anything other than who they are. They're confident in who they are, and they don't see an issue with the way that they talk or communicate, but I'm getting it comes off harsh. Also, I'm getting there could be like issues with the sex as far as because of the body types, okay? Like, you have to have sex in certain positions because of the shape of them physically, where like maybe they can't be on top like this, or they have to go from behind, or there's some sort of strategy I'm getting with the sex, like planning. Like, it's like you can't just go at it. There's some sort of planning that needs to happen here, or some sort of strategy that needs to take place for it to happen. I'm also feeling like this woman here doesn't really want to see this man's face. I'm getting I don't know how this is, guys, you'll know, because I feel like there's a lot of people here. So I don't know if family's involved in this. I don't know if there's kids. I don't know, okay? I definitely am feeling there's some sort of baby or pregnancy or something is happening here for some of you. Not all of you. But I am feeling that, like, it's confusing me because I am feeling like there's this connection that's happening and moving forward, but I also feel like there's this other connection on the outside. I'm almost feeling like an energy where like somebody is repulsed by somebody else, but I don't know if they're really repulsed by them. I don't know if this is just a show, or they're pretending that this person grosses them out or turns them off, but really they love them. It's like they're doing it to show face for their new life or something. And as I'm feeling all this love and emotion and passion, there's just this king here, and he just feels to me like it's a very unemotional, robotic sex, which feels completely opposite of what I started out with. So who is this? Who is this king? Is this the person you're with and you fantasize about this other connection? this feels like the smart choice or something, but not really where your heart and soul is. It feels very disconnected to me. Like, I know you guys are going to know what I'm talking about, but I can't explain it, but this feels completely separate to the reading. So I don't know if this is a third person. Is this who you feel like you need to be with now because of this shocking news that you got? Like maybe it was all falling apart and you were going to move in a new direction, and then whatever shocking news you got, you're now stuck with this person. But that's not where your heart is. Your heart is really with this other person that I'm picking up strongly, because this just feels so out of place. Like I want to get away from him. I don't know how else to explain it. Oh, goodness. We have the Eight of Swords. Didn't we have this already? Eight of something. Seven. There's so many cards out here, guys. Yeah, this is somebody to me who's really sweating something, but they're pretending that they're not sweating it. And they keep an eye on something, but they act like they don't. They don't act like they don't know what's going on in your life, but they know everything going on in your life. This is somebody who's sweating a situation that's going on. Like whatever is this shocking situation, somebody here is sweating it. And they're trying to act all cool and calm and collected, but really they're up in their head about it. They're sweating it. They're not cool with it. I'm feeling like stressed out about like, what does this all mean? Almost like, how the fuck do I get myself out of this one? Like, make this all final? Like, is this the end of it for me? Like, something feels very final and somebody's stressing about it. I'm at 37. All right, we have here Page of Wands. Somebody wants to come in and somebody wants to hand somebody that wand. Okay? After coming out of no communication, or all of this shocking news has brought somebody to some sort of enlightenment about this situation. Or somebody's finally seeing the way now. The Lovers. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, this is somebody wanting to give somebody the D who they feel like they have a strong soul connection with from their past or from a past life. It's a kind of connection if they're not from your past, and I don't mean ex when I say past. This can be somebody whose things started up with and they never really came into a real relationship. So this could be coming back around again. Somebody's ready to give someone the D because they are finally enlightened about a connection that they have with somebody from their past or a past life or something that just never got up, but it's that connection of feeling like you know something's there, but nothing is ever happening with this situation. And then we have the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, again. So we have a King and a Queen here of Swords, and I don't know if these people are together or not together. But this Queen could be cutting off some connection because she feels this strong pull towards this soul connection. And maybe one person has been ready all along. I'm feeling sick to my stomach, like I'm going to get sick now. Maybe somebody has felt ready all along and they've been waiting for this other person to figure it out. And they finally are coming towards them with this passionate message about this connection. And now that they're on the same page. Somebody's ready to cut somebody out or cut somebody off. It could even get, I'm getting for some of you, cut your family off or cut your family out. Like maybe your family is a big problem in this connection and now you're just ready to cut them off. You could be getting a lot of passionate messages from a lot of people. Maybe that's what I'm feeling here. Even if that's the case, there's something that trumps everything, okay? There's something here that trumps all else happening here. Did I say Virgo when I got the Hermit? Virgo, Gemini. You're here again, Aries, Leo, Sag. I want to see what's on the bottom of this deck. The King of Cups. Oh my gosh. For some of you, this is involving a marriage. And I think somebody is in love with somebody. And maybe they want to marry them, or they can't move towards this person because of a marriage. So we have the King of Cups and the Hierophant. There's the Emperor again. And the Knight of Wands. And Death again. I'll look back here for a second. I think something's ending because something new needs to... Something new is ready. I don't know why I'm shuffling these. I feel very like nervous now. I have like this nervous energy that just came over me. Like I don't know what to do. I'm feeling very like, what do I do now? I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do now? Maybe somebody finally comes forward and says to somebody like, listen, I know you feel how I feel. I really am into you. All the hairs are standing up on my whole body. I just got a rush of, for me, that's confirmation. So specifically, this is for somebody. Maybe somebody finally gets the balls because of Mars, this Mars energy being in Aries, to move forward and communicate this passionate message to somebody that they really feel passionate about. And they feel this soul connection with that's different than anything else you've ever experienced, okay? And they finally communicate this and they do this, and this person is on board and they feel the same way. And that changes everything for one or both people. One or both people are in another relationship, commitment. Somebody might even be pregnant here in the mix. And it's like this person doesn't care. I don't know, but or maybe somebody has somebody else pregnant and this person doesn't care because they just want to be together, and somebody is shocked by the fact that they don't care. So now it's like, okay, what are we going to do? And there's this nervous energy, this anxiety of like, oh my God, they feel the same way I feel. What do we do now? But I feel like this changes everything. All right, let's get into the juicy stuff, okay? This is the Sexual Oracle deck. Each one of these cards, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Each one of these is going to have a zodiac sign attached to it. Oh, I'm just noticing here in the Lovers too, there's a pregnant woman there. And then there's not a pregnant woman there. And then there's this, some of you, this involves a woman who's pregnant. This also could be a same sex with the two women here. You know, they look like they're in a ceremony here with this wise old woman. I'm getting this is Eve, Lilith. So it's like, and then an old wise woman. I don't know who else that would be, but there's somebody here who has that very mothery, nurturing energy. And then there's somebody who's like the Lilith energy or the high priestess energy, sexy mistress type of energy. The woman who does what she wants, not what is, you know, what we should be doing, or the traditional woman, the one who's like, you know, serves her husband and all those things. There's that kind of a woman in this dynamic, okay, or that kind of an energy. It doesn't have to be a woman, but that kind of, you know what I'm saying. And then there's this other woman who is like, no, I do things my own way. I go after what I want. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And maybe in the past, somebody was turned off by that or repulsed by that because they had some shit they needed to work on. And then they went into the hermit mode and they had some enlightenment about this connection, or maybe some shocking news that they got about somebody getting pregnant or something changed things. Like, holy shit, what am I doing with my life? Is this really what I want? Is this really the direction I want to go in with my life? And now, here we go, working some energy out in my throat chakra for you guys. And now they're seeing that that's what they love about this woman, okay? She might not be the one who's cooking dinner every night and, you know, all of those things that, you know, traditionally a woman would do, okay? But this other one person's like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't like cooking. I don't like this. I don't like that. And they used to be like, God, I hate that about them. Like, you know, the laundry piles up for 2 weeks, blah, 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 blah. But now they're seeing, like, she's everything. Where maybe they were repulsed by this energy in the beginning because it wasn't their idea of what they wanted. But I don't feel like somebody was really sure about what they wanted. But something happened. And they know now. Like, that really was what I thought was important, you know? Like, no, that's not what's important. I want the love. I want the passion. I want the adventure. I want the excitement. I want that. I don't care about the laundry or the dishes or the dinner. Like, because it's like you got all that. I'm getting that somebody got all of that. They found somebody that gave them all that. You know, very loving. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, okay? I'm just saying that there's an issue here with somebody thinking they wanted something. Like, be careful what you wish for. They wanted that type of a home life. They got it, and now they're bored with it. And they're realizing that what they had before was really what they wanted. It was just something within themselves they had to come to terms with. And maybe it was just learning what they really wanted. Like, maybe they were worried about, like, what everyone on the outside looking in thinks instead of what they really wanted. And now they know that, like, they don't care about that shit because all that stuff is done and somebody's taking care of all that and they're still not happy and they're miserable. This is, like, a very, like, a personal issue that somebody had to what is the saying? Like, not be careful what you wish for, because when you wish for something and you get it and then you're just like, this is really what I wanted, and there's that. But it's you know, thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and then you get it and you're just like, I want to go back over there. Somebody's missing, like, excitement and adventure. I don't know. And I feel like somebody's just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. What am I going to, how somebody just feels that, like, what the hell am I going to do with this? feel like this woman is very tempting. Because it's just like, it feels like it's your person, you know, like they're not even trying. It's just who they are. Like you see them and you're just like, oh my God, how am I not with that? And then you go away and you're just like sitting there like, wow. I think somebody thinks a lot about like what life is like for somebody else. These cards don't want to talk today. What do we have for Aries? Are you trying to find an Aries card to come out first? There we go. And what came out first? Aries. Mars and Aries, you guys. Okay, we got Daredevil. Sorry, it's just, you know. Risky sex behaviors, sensation-seeking pursuits, the next thrill, sex deviations. This is very much what I'm feeling. Somebody's really trying to hold back like the strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. But like, they know, you guys, the next card out, hold on, I get ahead of myself. They know that they're getting in this energy of like antsiness. Like it's almost like when you know yourself well enough to know, like, I'm about to do some fucked up shit because I am so unhappy with my life. Like, I'm about to be very destructive with my behavior, but the self-awareness to know that. Like, all right, I need to find an outlet or something, or I'm about to fuck shit up. I'm about to be real destructive just because somebody's feeling a lack of excitement and adventure. The next card out, guys, Mars and Aries again. This is fleeting, short-lived passion, one-night stand, rush of adrenaline producing a false sense of love. I'm feeling like somebody wants this. You know, like they want that rush of adrenaline. Somebody here could have a motorcycle, be in a motorcycle gang, have tattoos, wear leather. This could be a warning for some that this is what I was just saying before this card came out, that this is just somebody knowing, you know, I'm about to do something, and this is like letting you know, like, this is in your head and it's not really going to be what you think it's going to be. It might turn into a one-night stand, or it's not going to be long-term. Or for some of you, that's what it was, but something happened, like a pregnancy or something, and it turned into a long-term thing, but the passion there was short-lived. It's run its course. It's over. But there's some sort of final thing here. Like you have a family with them now, or there's children involved. Something like that. Somebody here could be a dancer, or like wear yoga clothes, leotards. I think somebody's ready to risk it all for that excitement and passion. Like somebody's just not really happy, and I feel like they're pretending they are. This is like the person who posts on Instagram like daily about their life and all the adventures and excitement things that are going on, but they're miserable as fuck, and it's like you see it and you know that because it's like nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? But it's like you're trying to give off that mask that your life is great and wonderful and this is a wonderful thing, but I feel like it's not. Somebody doesn't really feel that way on the inside. Use protection. Should you have used protection? I don't know. Maybe use protection moving forward if this isn't a connection you want to stay in so that you don't have children, or maybe somebody just has that on their mind a lot, and that's like a warning for you. Like if you're not on the same page, you know, you have a choice. You can do something about it. Guys, find out what you really want. I feel like somebody here found out what they really want. They thought they wanted something and they didn't really want that. Or they got what they didn't really want. This is somebody who's not comfortable really saying how they feel. and just kind of going along with it. Like, hey, you want to move in together? And they don't really want to, but they're like, yeah, okay. And they look at it like, yeah, it would be good for this. And, you know, this would come from this and this would come from this. But really deep down inside, they don't want that, but they don't feel comfortable saying no because they feel like it's like all or nothing. Something like that. Like if I say no, then I don't even have a relationship with this person anymore, or I lose the benefits of this or this. And they like are weighing the pros and cons. You know what I'm talking about, because I feel like somebody is sitting on the other side just being like, yep, 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 exactly. All right, then we have surrender. This is Mars in Sag, so more fire here. And it says surrendering to passion, experiencing new levels of sexuality, giving into love. This person, the way their body is in this card is just so like, I'm ready. Like, I'm finally ready. Like, I'm ready now. Like, they can't take another fucking second, okay? And that, guys, this is just the energy I'm feeling. Somebody just can't take it anymore. But I just feel like they're smiling on the outside. Like, it's great. But in the inside, they're dying. Surprised we don't get slow death out here. Body worship. This is, they worship your body, will take their time to explore every bit of you. They love specific areas of your body. And this is Venus and Virgo. So we have Virgo coming out again. But I feel like this is what they want with you. Like, they have thought about this. They have fascinated about this. They have played this situation over and over and over again in their mind a million fucking times. It's like making me feel, I feel sick to my stomach. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if that's because someone's pregnant and morning sickness, or if I like am getting sick to my stomach because this feels like it's such a heavy, big situation, or somebody's sick to their stomach because they just can't take it anymore, or somebody really is sick. What is happening here? But I feel like they've already done this a million times in their mind. If you guys have never been together before, they've been with you many, many times in their mind while they're pleasing themselves. It's happened, okay? Now we have mechanical, which feels like that King of Swords. And ironically, this is Mars in Aquarius. It says, lover doesn't associate sex with feelings, mechanical sex, and wanting to keep detached. This is somebody who wants to detach from something. They want it that way, but they also have needs that need to be met, okay? So they're having sex as very like it's a program, okay? Like on Wednesdays, we have sex, okay? On Monday at 5 o'clock, we have sex. It feels like that to me. Like there's no adventure or passion. It just feels somebody is checked the fuck out emotionally, okay? Self-conscious. This is Venus and Virgo. Negative self-image, feeling not good enough in sex, and a fear of disappointing. I think this is how somebody else is feeling. I'm feeling like because of this mechanical sex or whatever, somebody here is feeling like it's them. And I want to say this to you if you feel that way. It's not you, it's them. They are the one working through issues, you know. And yes, it may affect you, but it's not you. It's like there was just a bigger lesson here to learn. And you should never feel insecure about yourself because of the way you're perceiving someone else's, you know, reality with you, okay? Because most of the time, it's never personal. Unless they personally say to you, like, that's gross, I don't like that, or do this, or... You know what I mean? Like, unless it's a direct, like, thing that makes you feel insecure, just because, like, somebody feels like they're checked out doing it or this or that, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them being in their head about something else that they're not being honest about. And you're feeling it, okay, and you're there, but also you have the power to say something like, what's going on with you? And address it, too. You ignoring it is part of the problem, too. And I'm not here to counsel you guys, so let me stop. Venus and Virgo. Virgo. Hello. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Who's a Virgo? Who has Virgo moon, sun, rising? We're a lot of planets in your Virgo house. It says, rebuilding on a more solid foundation, discovering your true sexual nature, letting go of any deep hurts of past sexual history. I feel like there's sexual history here for some of you, and it was a very painful ending with this person. And I think if that's the case, for whoever that situation is, you both crave each other because this connection is the purpose of healing. And you could even be, when you have sex with them, you feel like it heals you. And, you know, the way you know that is like when you have sex with somebody and it's an experience you've never had before, but that kind of energy is with you for days. And then all of a sudden there's like a bloom in your energy. It usually is that they're giving something to you. And you're going into that withdrawal once that energy drops down. Here we go. Venus in Sag, and this is an imposter. It says, friendship to keep sexual benefits, hidden sexual intentions, pretending to be friends in hopes of having sex with you. So either you have a friend who wants it, or a friend who you have it with that wants more than that with you, but they're accepting the situation because they'd rather have that than nothing. But I also am feeling like with the hidden sexual intentions here, I mean, guys, it speaks for itself. I'm going to do one last pass with this deck, and I'm going to move on because I'm an hour in. That's just a 010111. Did I say one pass? Because here we are. All right, that's that. On the bottom of the deck, we have Venus in Leo, okay? So manifesting. This could be Leo, Virgo cusps because I felt the Strength card even though it didn't come out here. And Virgo is out here a lot. And Pisces, so that's opposing. I'm not going through all that again, guys. You were here for the reading. If you're still here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, guys. And if it's your story, let's chit-chat in the comments because this is wild. We have manifesting. Manifesting a new lover, active in the dating scene, love is in the air. I feel like once this person comes through with this wand and this cup, and they're like, hey, how you doing? I love you, and I want to put it in you. It's on and popping, okay? Let's see what's going on in the shadows, even though I feel like we've literally addressed it already. Aries. Hello. What did I say I was titling this? I need to start having a notepad and a pen here and writing them down because I don't rewatch the videos, guys, but when I sit down to like put the title and stuff up, I'm like, what the hell did I say I was going to do? It's so hard to retain information when you're doing a reading. Well, for me anyway, because I feel bombarded with like things that I need to rush and get out that like I'm like I need to do that. Jennifer, get a pen and a pad of paper, put it here, and start writing shit down. Okay. This changes everything. I don't know. Irresponsible. And we have a bride and a groom here. Somebody here is married or feels like they got married and that was the wrong thing to do, but these people are dead, okay? Maybe somebody feels like I'm staying married to this motherfucker until I die. And the other person's like, no. Somebody's insecure. I'm feeling really unlovable, like an unlovable energy from that card. I'm getting to somebody here might really work out a lot. Like when I just saw this, I saw a man like really focused on his physique. Like he works really hard on his body because he's insecure about something else. Or he's just insecure in general because of life circumstance or whatever. So he's hyper focused on his appearance. I'm almost getting like it's like an addictive energy. Like they work out more than one time a day, or that's their career. Like they are a bodybuilder, or they work out all the time. One more card. Maybe some of you, because you were insecure, you made an irresponsible choice, or you make bad choices when you're feeling insecure. If you're feeling on like you're taking this personal and stuff, you could be feeling insecure and you're going to make an irresponsible decision in love and you're married, or you're in that risky state of mind where like maybe you're married but you're feeling insecure about God knows what, but you're on the verge of doing that thing we already talked about. Like you're about to do something dumb, but you know yourself and you know you're going to do something dumb, and you're probably going to do it anyway, because this is how this feels to me. It feels like somebody is ready to fucking go here. Like, all this aside, all the warning, it's like somebody here knows themselves well enough to know they're about to do something really dumb, and they're going to do it anyway, and they don't care because they're feeling like this other thing has to happen. I don't fucking know. Walking away. And this flew out and landed on this side. This, I feel like, is for the feminine here. It was a very deliberate. Somebody here may be walking away from a connection. Okay? Twin flame messages. First deck, guys. Let's wrap this up with some loving messages, because somebody here is feeling sick to their stomach about this reading. And I'm sorry, guys. I am just the messenger. I'm so hungry all of a sudden. Somebody having cravings. I'm getting all these images of food in my mind. Somebody here could have a food addiction, actually, where when they feel emotional and sick to their stomach, or emotional in general, to not have feelings, they overeat. Because I don't know if you guys know this, fun fact, when you eat, you can't feel feelings. You can't do them at the same time. So people who overeat or have issues with their weight or eat a lot or binge eat, I binge eat. and I do it too when I'm like feeling emotionally like off. It stops you from having feelings. So somebody here may do that, or be doing that, or have issues with that, or didn't even know they had issues with that. But, yeah, you can't feel when you eat. One more pass with this deck. Nothing wants to come out of this one. So you know what that means. This one has an awful lot to say. Oh, see already. 3 flew out. It says, I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. I do feel like somebody here is trying to do the honorable or the right thing, but they're dying inside, okay? You still take my breath away. I still remember the good times we shared. I feel shaky. Do you see that? I feel like the nerves are like pulsing through me right now. Just got dizzy and lightheaded. Somebody's really not okay. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can take your reaction right now. Holy moly. I look at your picture often. You are special to me, even though I told you otherwise. See? I don't know if I'm cut out for this. Guys, I am so nervous. I feel like I'm about to cry. Oh my goodness. I need to go my own way for a while. The thought of you still does things to me. I knew this one was going to purge cards because that one didn't have anything to say. Isn't that funny how that happens? I'm trying to distract myself from all this energy I'm feeling. Man. one last pass with this deck. All right, Aries, I'm going to wrap it up there. Whoever is really not okay right now, like drink a water and sit down, or I don't know what. I'm so sorry. This does not feel fun at all. This feels like it's a really big deal. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you made it all this way, okay? That way your chances of being first next time goes up with every thumbs up. And subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Love you all so much. Bye.